Now, I figured you guys probably miss seeing my face a little bit, so I wanted to make sure that I put myself in the bottom right corner of your screen as well. Here, I'll even scooch it down. You can get the full screen effect. Whoa, there's like 50 Mr. Plants there. Lucky you. Let's talk quadratic formula. Okay, so the quadratic formula is a way that you can solve these quadratic equations without completing the square. It's just another path that you have, another option. So let me scooch it down here. Here is the quadratic formula. It looks way more complicated than it is. It says the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. All of that is over 2a. Now, where do you get those variables from? You get them from the equation. That a is whatever's in front of your x squared. The b is whatever's in front of your x. And then the c is the number without any variables. So if we kind of set up the bones of this equation, x equals, then we're just kind of filling in the blanks. So the first variable says b, and we have b as 10 right there in front of the x. Plus or minus the square root of b squared, b is 10 for a, but there's nothing there, Mr. Plant. There's a 1. Come on. Don't be like that. And then c is 2. So we're all filled in. Okay, Ari. We got the opposite of 10. Hey, that's negative 10. We got the plus or minus. Inside the root, we have 10 squared. 10 times 10 is 100. Minus 4 times 1 times 2 is 8. All of that is over 2a. 2 times 1 is 2. No calculators on that part. What else can we simplify? In the square root, I got 100 minus 8. Okay, now 92 is not a perfect square, but it has a perfect square in it. It's 4 times 23. The square root of 4 is 2. So this is why you have the plus or minus, because I don't know if I just said this, I feel like I just did. Every positive number has 2 square roots. Like the square root of 64 is 8 or negative 8. That's why you have the plus or minus there. So if we clean that stuff up and we continue over here, we have negative 10 plus or minus 2 root 23 over 2. Now these are both divisible by 2. Negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. 2 root 23 divided by 2 would just be 1 root 23. So that actually covers both of our answers there. Negative 5 plus or minus root 23. Now if it said round to the nearest hundredth or something, you could get the decimal version of that. But come on. Come on. For real? Come on. We're too cool for that. We're going to leave it negative 5 plus or minus root 23. You could even list it separately. Negative 5 plus root 23, negative 5 minus root 23. But why write it twice when this is just as nice? So I'm going to have you try out a couple here. And I'll actually start this on the next video. So if you want to try these out and then check them on the next video, you can certainly do that.